Today I'm going to install a transmission cooler on my 2013 RG Colorado. I do a lot of towing, so the transmission does doesn't overheat, but it does get hot. So I'm going to install a transmission cooler in line with the existing one that is in the bottom of the radiator. I've gone with a heatsink type because I didn't want to install anything in front of the radiator. So a few of the other types, the tube and fin and the stack bar or the bar and fin, you need to mount with good airflow. So I didn't want to block off either the intercooler or the radiator. So I've gone with a heatsink type. It's an 18-inch dual pass. I'm going to mount it in the front of the car anyway, just under the radiator, or just under the base of the radiator. So I'm still going to get airflow, and I'm actually going to drill a few extra holes in the bottom of the front bash plate just to get some more airflow. I'll cross it, so we'll get airflow. You know, the heatsink type are designed to be mounted anywhere really, so any airflow is going to be beneficial. So as I say, it's a dual pass 18-inch heatsink type. The other things that I'll need some transmission fluid, obviously, because I need to make up, to fill the thing. So I need the transmission fluid, and I need some transmission hose. So I've got some 3/8 inch, I don't know, came in a 2 meter coil. So 9.5 mil internal diameter, or 3/8 of an inch. You also need some barb fittings because we're going to cut the transmission lines, or the return line from the radiator to the transmission. So I need to cut that line and obviously join our cooler in with the barbed joiners and some hose clamps. Okay, so I've skipped a few parts of the installation. What I've had to do is take off this bash plate, and in fact I've had to dismantle half of the bull bar to fit this thing in here. But anyway, I've got it in there, and I've got it clamped onto this part of the frame. You can see, being a dual pass, we've got two hoses, one in, one out. And around here on this front bash plate, I've drilled a few. These 3 holes are existing, and I've drilled 2 extra holes here which run up and into there. So you can see that's going to get good airflow across there. Run these hoses, these 2 hoses up here, and I've already cut this. So the driver's side, this is the driver's side connection into the bottom of the radiator from the transmission cooler, So the driver's side is the return, I've been told anyway. So I've basically cut it. I've joined one hose to our new cooler, and then the return jumps back onto the return to the transmission. Obviously you got the barbed joiners there and the clamps either side. So I just need to get a few cable ties and tidy that up. I've just gone for a quick drive before I cable tie that in and put this bash plate back on. No leaks, which is good. So, and this cooler was quite warm when I got back. I used that whole 1 litre of transmission fluid just to top that up, which it obviously has to fill that cooler and all the hosing, and hopefully that'll keep the transmission in good condition. Okay, so here's the finished product. What I've done is put some split hose anywhere that the transmission lines were going to rub. So the last thing you want is for it to rub through and end up with a leak. So you can see there, I've just put a little bit of split hose where required. Just tied it off so it's neat and it doesn't vibrate, doesn't move much. The other thing I've done is up in here where it passes through, it's a pretty tight gap through there. So I just made up some little stainless steel plates to go through there, just so if there are any, see how there's some weld and that on the frame, bit of rough. So I've just passed the plate through there so there's no rubbing of the hose on either side. There's one on the radiator side too, you can see there. And then I'll just put a few cable ties around it so that doesn't move. And that's it. I'll put the bash plate back on. Job done.